Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Mama June, as you guys know, the new season, it has recently started. And Mama June has been going on like this press tour, I guess you could say, where she's doing a lot of interviews. And at these interviews, she's talking about a variety of things from her oldest daughter, Anna, suffering from stage 4 cancer, to Alana and her boyfriend, Dralin, and their relationship, and the backlash that they've recently gotten over said relationship. In a recent interview, Mama June defends the relationship and actually claims that the reason that she feels like people has a problem with the relationship is not due to the age difference or the fact that Dralin ran from the police and put Alana in danger, but because he is not white. Now, while she was talking about the situation, she said a lot of things that people were not okay with. It was kind of the way that she talked about the situation. People had an issue with it. So let's go ahead and let's roll the intro and we'll get right into it. Okay, you guys. So, Janie, I saw that. I was actually watching EKC a while ago, and I just had to do a video because my son's banquet is tonight. So, unfortunately, I had to log off from watching EKC, but I will watch that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and let's give you guys the rundown on this situation. Okay. So, here is Alana and her boyfriend, Dralin. Dralin was introduced to us last season. When he was introduced to us, what we knew of him was that he was a little bit older. He was out of school. Alana was 17. I think we were told at the time that he was 20, maybe 16 and 20. Some people had a problem with it, but not a lot of people had a problem with it. There were comments when I did my first few videos about their new relationship, about him being a college age student, about her being 16 years old. I will say, I got some comments like, "Oh, he's too old. He's too old." I also got comments that um, people saying, well, 16 is a legal age in Georgia, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't let my daughter date someone at 20 years old. Now, from my understanding, it seems like he was actually 21 and not 20 because he is actually 22 now, close to being 23, from my understanding. Either way, there were some comments. What I can say, you guys, is from the very first time that I started covering their relationship, I've only had like 2 comments from people saying she should not date him because he's black. I've only had, and I have several videos about them, and I've only had 2 comments, and both comments I deleted because I didn't feel like it was appropriate. That's not a stance that I agree with. So I deleted both of those comments. Other comments I got was more about the age, focused on the age. But Mama June recently did an interview, and in this interview, she said that the issue and the backlash that they are getting is due to him being black and her being white. So let me go ahead. Let me read this to you guys really quickly, and we will talk about it. I believe what I know is when he first came on the scene, is they actually got a good bit of support. Like me being a creator that talks about it and getting a lot of feedback on all my videos, like 90% of the people was happy that Alana found someone that would treat her right. The other like 10% was like, I don't agree with the age. Other than that, most people was happy for her, and a lot of people seem to be okay with Dralin and actually enjoy him on the show. And actually say like, "Oh, he seems like a nice kid. It seems like he's good to Alana. So let's just let them be happy." I can honestly say that the backlash, this big wave of backlash, did not come until Dralin was arrested. That did not come until he ran from the police, putting her life in danger. That is where all this backlash is coming from. However, June is trying to throw it off on, using the race, claiming that the people has a problem with the fact that they are in a interracial relationship. So, Mama June is saying that it is not fair that Alana, who is 17 years old, is getting so much criticism for her relationship with, and this article says 21-year-old Dralin. However, according to his arrest record, he is 22, not 21. So Mama June went on to state that she believes that people have more of a problem with the fact that Dralin is black and Alana is white rather than the couple's age difference. like I said, all of my videos, all the videos that I've done talking about Dralin and Alana has been a lot of people supporting it, few people not supporting it because of the age, and then literally 2 comments of people saying, like, she shouldn't date outside her race. That is it. So I can say as somebody, as a creator who talks about it, I don't think that's the case at all. Now, what's crazy though is the way that June talked about the situation, the way she chose to um it was the words that June chose to articulate this that are actually causing a problem because in the interview, in an interview that she did to promote the new season, she used phrases that people were not okay with and people are not comfortable with. And so let me tell you guys how she talked about this. Okay. So after stating that Alana gets backlash for her relationship with Draylen, she went on to reveal that interracial relationships are nothing new in her family, stating that she has several relatives that are that way. That's what she said. She's like, "Oh, interracial relationships are not new in my family because we have several family members that are that way." She also said, "There's a lot of chocolate vanilla swirl in our family. There's been a chocolate vanilla swirl in our family for multiple years. I have 2 sisters that have been that way and a niece." She then said Alana should not get hate for that. Obviously, many of the negative comments regarding their relationship, though, are due to the couple's age and the fact that Draylen got arrested, not over the fact that he is not white. I think this is literally like her deflecting from the real issue here. Like, surely June, me as a creator that covers this, Alana and Draylen, if I can see that there was hardly anything said about him not being white, then I feel like she knows that as well. I also know that the majority of the people like Draylen until he was arrested. It was only after he was arrested and the way they responded when he was arrested, he acted like he didn't do anything wrong. It was the cops. Um, Alana cursed her followers out. That is when the backlash started happening. But now there is more backlash over the way that June talked about that in the interview. A lot of people not agreeing with it, and also a lot of people saying, like, "What do you mean that way? Like, why do you have to say there's people in your family that's that way?" So a lot of people don't like the way that she explained why she's okay with it. Let's see. So there is Mr. Draylen's mugshot, and like I said, they had a lot of support until he ran from the police. Yeah, I definitely feel like she is using this as a deflection. Yeah, the chocolate vanilla swirl situation, whatever, but the that way is like, what do you mean that way? I feel like they got a lot of support, honestly. I know when I first started reporting on their relationship, I was like, hey, 16 is the legal age. But at the time, at the time, we were told that she was 16, he was 20, he was in college. I don't know for sure if he is in college, but he was 21 rather than 20, from my understanding, from what I'm of the understanding of now. Also, I was like, Alana's mature for her age. She's went through a lot. Boys don't mature as fast. So I did support this relationship. It was only after seeing like the real Pumpkin, Alana, Dralin over on TikTok and seeing how immature they all are. And then him putting her life at risk and everybody's life at risk that was on the road that day. That's when I was like, you know what? No, I'm not a fan of this anymore. I don't like it. Um, I don't like how he can break the law, put Alana in danger, and then they can all get on here and curse people out. Curse people out by saying that we don't know what we're talking about, that we should be more worried about other people, and don't worry about what Draylon's doing. Like, well, the reason we're worried about what Dralin is doing is because he put Alana in danger. Duh. And the family that he ran off the road. That family. What about that family? So Mama June also said in the interview with In Touch, she said that she feels like Dralin is very immature for his age. She said, I feel like Dralin is not on the maturity level of a 20-year-old because he's very childish. I mean, very childish to me. June's husband, Justin, who is only 14 years older than Dralin, added that Dralin is still very young. Justin said they are still kids. It ain't like he's 28 or 29 years old. He's still a child himself. So he's not going to get everything right at the beginning, just like none of us did. We had to go figure it out as we go. Which I do agree with that. When we're young, we all make stupid mistakes. And as we grow older, we learn from those mistakes. June then brought up Pumpkin's relationship with Josh. She talked about how Pumpkin got knocked up by Josh when she was 17 years old. This is what she said. She said Pumpkin was 15 and Josh was almost 20 when they got together. Y'all didn't have a problem with that. And they've been together almost 8 years. When I read that, I was like, hold up. Pumpkin was 15 and Josh was 20. I must not have realized that because I know I would have had a problem with 15 and 20, right? So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe somehow I didn't catch on to that. However, Mama June's calculations were not accurate. Pumpkin was born January 2000, while Josh was born July 1996. So Josh is only 3.5 years older than Pumpkin, not 4.5 years older than Pumpkin, like Mama June was stating. So it was 17 and 20, from my understanding, which is a lot different than 15 and 20. Anyways, June says that she is supportive of Alana and Draylin's relationship for however long it lasts. She said if Alana chooses to be with him for the rest of her life, then that is fine. Or if not, then hey, it was her teenage fling. So that's what it is, you guys. Hey, Erica. Lulu, your picture's gone. Why did he run from the police? Well, that is unknown, honestly. So the reports that came out, the police reports that came out said that they observed a red Charger, I think is what it was. Like leaving a store. They ran the tags. The tags came back to say that the owner of the car had a warrant. This is what the report said. So they proceeded to pull the car over. They turn the lights on. Cop car turns the lights on, get behind the car. The car speeds up, going, 55 miles per hour up to 75 miles per hour. More cars are called to help in this attempt to get him to pull over. In the attempt of Dralin to run from the police, he runs a car off the road. They end up having to do what's called the pit maneuver to get him to stop. At that point, cops run up to the car with their weapons drawn. They get everybody out of the car. They cuff everyone, including Alana. Alana was cuffed. Dralin was cuffed. The friend in the back was cuffed. They ran everybody's names. They find out that Dralin had an active warrant. The guy in the back seat had an active warrant. Dralin was under the influence. Dralin had marijuana on him. Dralin had a gun on him. that was not registered to him. So at that point, he was arrested. He was charged with multiple charges, and he was put in jail. I think he stayed in jail like 2 days, maybe, and he was released on I think it was a $25,000 bond. Let's see. Yes, Tyler. In the report, it states that he ran someone off the road. All right. Let's see. All right. Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson's boyfriend, Dralin. Let's move this over here. Was arrested for driving under the influence and attempting to flee the scene on Tuesday, February 28th. It has been confirmed that Dralin was arrested and released after 2 days when he posted a $25,000 bond. Dralin was charged with counts of speeding in excess of maximum limits, failure to maintain lanes, following too closely, DUI, and fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer. He also had an outstanding warrant. Honey Boo Boo was reportedly in the car with Dralin when he was arrested. Honey Boo Boo was not arrested, but another male passenger, Julian Malik Williams, was reportedly also taken in. The police officer reportedly ran the tag on Dralin's Dodge Charger. It came back as wanted. When he attempted to make a traffic stop, Dralin sped away until the cop made a pit maneuver, which helped him bring the reality star's boyfriend to a stop. When police searched the car, they also found marijuana. Honey Boo Boo revealed that she had a boyfriend back in January 2021 on a Q&A on Instagram. Lottie dottie da. I'm not going to go into all of that. So, yes, he ran from the police. Um, and it was after that that the tides turned in terms of fans supporting that relationship. Because a lot of people like want to see Alana happy. They want to see someone be good to her, not someone put her in danger and run from the police while she's in the car. That had a lot of fans ticked off, me included. That's what that's when the tide started turning for me as a fan. And I was like, oh my God, Josh and Pumpkin are mad. They're gonna forbid, like they're probably gonna forbid Alana from seeing Dralin because he could have killed her, he could have killed somebody else. And then you get on TikTok and see them defending Dralin. Not only do they defend Dralin, but they are yelling and cursing the people that are calling Dralin out or saying like that's not okay. He shouldn't have did that. They are literally like, mind your own business. Don't worry about Dralin. You guys need to go wash your PUSSY. Watch your nappy headed kids. Like, you guys probably work at the Waffle House with drug charges. Like, oh, y'all just mad because you'll never make it like me. And somebody was like, Alana, don't forget where you came from. It's just like, oh, I ain't even going to deal with that. Like, girl, you'll never make it like me. You'll never. I've been famous since I come out the womb, baby. And how old am I now? Like, tell me how old I am. Like, literally, that was it for me. I was like, I cannot support this. I cannot support a family that are okay with, you know, someone putting Alana in danger the way that he did, and then making excuses for it, and then talking trash to the people that actually do care. I can't do that. Cherry Girl, it doesn't seem to matter how much we care for Alana. Her family is a big fail, and you have to wonder if Alana cares about herself even. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Blue Apple Pie, is EKC off? I was sad that I had to go. I was watching EKC. Tyler, well, see, people make mistakes. And I will be a-okay. Like if Dralin was like, I made a mistake, my bad, I apologize. I put Alana at risk. I put the police officers at risk. I put myself at risk. I put the people on the road that day at risk. I apologize. if he would have come out like that, if Alana would have been like, he screwed up, I could have handled that. What I can't handle is when they act like he did nothing wrong and they curse the people that care. That's what I can't handle. When they, because people that don't take accountability are the people that end up continuing to break the law because they will not take accountability. Let's see. Tyler, I know you're like one of their supporters, and I'm fine with that. I don't care, but I think you might not understand why I've rescinded my support for this family when I've supported them since they've been on TV. Let's see. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you guys. Exactly. They're pretty much saying you don't have to take accountability. And then the whole car seat situation, like people are literally saying, like, your kids are not in the car seat correctly. Like, strap your kids in correctly. She's like, F y'all, mom shaming. No, it's not mom shaming. People's trying to educate you. All right, let's see. All right, trigger warning. We're going to watch a clip really quickly on how they responded about Dralin's arrest and Dralin putting Alana in danger, himself in danger, police in danger. Let's see real quick. Trigger warning. Terrible language.
Pumpkin is live on TikTok. Of course, I go and check it out because I've been sitting up. Everyone has Pumpkin and a lot when it comes to the hate. Guys, the fact of something
bad. Fuck everything. I don't give a fuck. That's exactly what Josh said when he pulled up.
Literally, they literally put Josh in handcuffs too. These fucking cops. These cops was so fucking crooked. Okay, talking about I'm sorry, I'm no longer a fan, baby. I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the fucking day, I will still have the most watched TV show.
So if you as a fan right now, any of you guys got on their TikTok and said, you know what, I'm like disappointed in you, Alana. And as a fan, I just don't know if I can support you anymore. You know, she'd say, I don't care. I don't care. She does not care. She doesn't care because she feels like losing one or two is going to make her anything. What she doesn't understand is by one supporter seeing her talk like that to that one supporter, she probably lost 20 supporters because that's what made me. I'm like, okay, if you would talk to that one supporter like that, you will talk to me like that. Believe that. Get on their TikTok tonight when they go live on TikTok and say anything.
On WeTV, so I don't give a fuck.
Y'all are 8.30K off in here.
And all these folks be doing on TikTok and shit, and y'all still support the fuck out of them. They do way worse than what Dralin did.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all here supporting people who beat women.
Dude,
who beat women.
It's not just one woman, multiple.
And y'all worried about Dralin running from the goddamn police. Be for real.
And this man up here snorting cocaine and snorting.
Let me tell you something. The people that are upset with Dralin probably. Here's the thing. The people that don't care that Dralin puts you at risk are the same people that don't care that somebody's a pedophile, that don't care that somebody's snorting cocaine. That's the following that they really want. They really want the people that don't care what they do, how they act, how they talk, and how they treat their following and what they do in their lives. They want this, and that's who they're going to get. The people that support the pedophile, the people that support the drug abusers, that's the following they will end up with, because the people that do care that Alana was put in danger will not support a pedophile, will not support a drug addict, will not support any of that nonsense. Because you want to know why they're not supporting that? They have morals. They have standards. They have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone has a problem with what Dralin did, they're going to have a problem with a pedophile. They're going to have a problem with somebody snorting cocaine. It's going to be all around the board. They're going to disagree with all bad behavior, not just theirs, but all bad behavior.
And drugs and stuff on
You
live.
just out here and put another motherfucker at number 4 yesterday who was damn near giving me pedophile vibes.
And y'all out here paying for somebody's drugs and the fucking alcohol they keep drinking on live.
Be fucking for real.
Somebody said Alana, but you added.
You can look at
I can't say at one point in time I acted like I did sniff cocaine. It was only because I was trying to make a joke out of what my mama does. Because
what are going to be here?
They support what she did.
Like I'm saying, how am I turning into my mama? Because I can tell you right now, Dralin ain't never did no methamphetamines, baby.
And Ella is right beside Pumpkin saying, Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Pumpkin is not even like looking at her daughter to be like, hold on, baby. She's just worried about the chat. And they're literally talking like this in front of Ella.
Dralin.
So how am I turning into my mama? I can keep running y'all's little trap. Baby, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna make my money.
Still gonna get my coin.
Y'all mad because y'all broken bum asses sitting on y'all's couch right now worried about what the fuck Honey Boo Boo got going on when you need to be up worried about how to make some money.
You need to be worried about how to wash that pussy. You need to
be worried about how to take care of them bad ass, raggedy ass kids you got out the fucking front door.
Never heard of it.
Half of you bitches probably got fucking methamphetamine charges and work at Waffle House.
And half of you motherfuckers probably got 6 different baby daddies. 3 of them you don't even really know that you fucked when you was on methamphetamines because you just needed some fucking dick.
Let me tell you something. Y'all keep in mind, this is a 17-year-old child who has not even graduated high school, who is talking like that with her what is Pumpkin to her? Not her sister, but her like her guardian. With her guardian right there talking it up with her. That is disgusting. Let me say, if you're like 18 out of school, grown folk, pay your bills, whatever, and you want to have a mouth like that, whatever. But as a child to have a mouth like that, like what in the heck? I don't know how anybody can support them after this. I really don't. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought Pumpkin was more mature than that. I thought Alana was more mature than that. But either way, let's just say that's when people stopped supporting the relationship. That's when people stopped supporting them. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's not white. I'm not buying that. Mama June's using that as a distraction. But still, people didn't like the way that she talked about it. Like, oh, we have a lot of, chocolate vanilla swirl in our family. We have people in our family that are that way. People took issue with that. I was like, what do you mean people that are that way? Because that comes off as a little bit like of a racial undertone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From my understanding, like when you refer to somebody like as a nappy-headed kid, I think that has like a racial undertone as well. Please, Mama June has 4 baby daddies, exactly, and methamphetamine charges. Like, if the cycle isn't broken, it's going to continue to the next generation of 4 kids. And I thought Pumpkin was going to break the cycle, but it's clear that she's not. Anyways, you guys, I got to go. I got to get ready for the banquet. I just realized that it is 6:15. So I got to go get ready for the banquet for my son. They're receiving their championship rings. So you guys leave me all your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.